The family business test and the mask that slipped my daughter Avery is a heart of gold elementary teacher. So when she started dating the executive, a guy named Carter, I tried to be supportive. Carter was smooth. He had the firmest handshake I've ever felt, and a vocabulary that belonged in a boardroom. He treated every dinner like a keynote speech, always saying, "Excellent point, sir," or "I admire your work ethic, sir." But I've spent 30 years running a small-town hardware store, and I know when someone is just trying to sell me a defective tool. I decided to see what happened when the customer service mask came off. I told Carter I was short-staffed and asked if he'd mind helping me at the shop for just one Saturday morning. "It'll be a great way for us to bond," I said. He smiled, though it didn't quite reach his eyes. "I'd be honored, sir. Always happy to help the small business owner." That Saturday, I gave him the glamour job, working the return counter. An hour in, I had my buddy Mike come in. Mike's a regular, a gruff older guy who wears overalls covered in paint. I told Mike to be a little difficult about a return for a $3 box of nails. I watched from the office on the security cam. The second Carter thought I was out of earshot, the polite executive turned into a nightmare. He looked Mike up and down with pure disgust. "Look, pal," Carter hissed, his voice dripping with condescension. "The receipt is wrinkled and you're wasting my time. I deal with multi-million-dollar contracts, and I'm standing here talking to a guy who smells like primer over $3? Get out." Mike just winked at the camera. When I walked out, Carter immediately flipped the switch. "Just helping this gentleman with his concerns, sir," he said with a bright fake smile. "Actually," I said, "that gentleman is the guy who gave me the loan to start this business 30 years ago, and you're the guy who's leaving." The way his jaw dropped, it was better than any movie. He tried to apologize, saying he was just stressed, but the damage was done. When Avery heard how he treated a nobody when he thought the somebody wasn't looking, she realized the man she liked was just a character he played. Now, Avery's with a guy named Gabe. Gabe's a nurse. The first time he came to the shop, he spent 20 minutes helping an old lady find the right light bulb, then stayed late to help me sweep the floors, without me asking once. He doesn't call me sir. He calls me big guy, because at the end of the day, you don't judge a man by how he treats the boss. You judge him by how he treats the person who can do absolutely nothing for him.